Everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart 84. Now we're looking here at what is alleged to be a pomelo, or it was bought as a pomelo plant 2 or 3 years ago, I think, from Flora Toscana, but I've always had my suspicions because the fruits look distinctly lemon shaped, especially if we look at this large one down here on the right. Now the issue I've got with this plant, let's see if I can just get the camera set up a little bit better height. It's not in particularly good health. It's never really done much. It has got leaves on it, but it doesn't seem to put any new growth on. Now I did repot it, I think it was last year, and it hasn't really responded very well, but it had these 2 fruits on it which I've left. Now what I've decided to do, I think this larger fruit's been on it for over a year now. Now obviously it's quite round and therefore looks more pomelo-ish, but this one here on the other hand looks distinctly lemon shaped. So I'm wondering if they had it labelled wrong at Flora Toscana and it's not a pomelo but one of the larger sort of Amalfi type lemons, or 9-pound lemons or whatever. Not that these are that big, but I've decided that it's time today to cut these 2 fruits off. And I thought what it might allow me to do, if I cut them open and look at the colour and taste of the flesh, I'll probably be able to determine for sure that whether this is a lemon. I think if it's a pomelo, it will have a slight, although they're probably not peak ripeness, it would probably have a different look to the flesh and the segments inside. So I thought it'd be fun to cut these, harvest these on. I mean, they're absolutely rock hard. I don't know if I'll have any use for them. Obviously if this was a genuine pomelo, it'd be 2 or 3 times the size of this and it would have a softer skin like a smooth grapefruit. But of course the fact that the fruit's stunted and hasn't developed better would probably affect its appearance and texture anyway. But it's a very lumpy skin, which I think's more likely to be some form of large lemon. But I'm going to cut them off anyway, and then we'll cut them open inside and see what they look like. Right, let's just wander back. I'm certainly not expecting them to be in any form or other edible. Let me just pause the video a second so I can go and get a plate and a knife. Okay, so here we are. I've got a knife now. So I thought, let's have a look, shall we, and see what they're like. I might just cut this one straight across the middle. This is the one that obviously looks extremely lemon-like, but then perhaps an immature pomelo would have that pretty inside. Now, doesn't appear to have any seeds in it, which is interesting. Might be why it's not developed very well. Has got a thick pith on it, which you'd expect with a pomelo, and of course also with some of the bigger ornamental lemons. Not altogether sure that I'll be able to determine anything from the taste of this, but see if it's really lemony or not. Very hard to tell. I think I'll squeeze the juice and maybe use it in something. Let's have a look at this one as well. See what this looks like. And that's got a few more seeds. That's got a lot more seeds on that. Now I'm almost inclined to say, I mean it's not peelable, but I'm almost inclined to say that looks a bit like a pomelo. Just going to scrape the skin on it. I don't know. Definitely got an identification issue with this one at the moment. Certainly the pomelo can have a lot of seeds in the middle, but of course so can lemons. So Let's just see if I can cut this bit off here and see what's what. Interesting. It's certainly nowhere near ripe. I mean, it could possibly have sat on the... I could have possibly sat it on the plant for another 6 months. But I think, to be honest, the plant has been holding these long enough, and it hasn't grown whatsoever this year, apart from a couple of flower buds. So I'm thinking that having these fruits on there has completely stopped the plant recovering from its root issues. So I think it was best just to remove them and be done with. But I think I might just squeeze the juice on these and perhaps use it in perhaps a hot drink or a tea or something. But I thought that might interest people just to see. Certainly from the number of seeds in the centre and the appearance of the segments, I'm inclined to think that it might be a pomelo, and yet the shape and coloration of this one makes you think it might be something like an Amalfi or 9-pound lemon. It would take a real citrus expert who to know the difference. No doubt if we were in Italy and we went to someone like Oscar Tentori, they'd straight away say, oh yes, that's whatever it may be, and I wouldn't be too sure that Flora Toscana have sent the right plant out. No way of knowing really. But I thought it'd be interesting just to remove them and have a look inside for anybody who wanted to see. As I said, I'm not going to waste them, although they're not edible in terms of being tasty or sweet. I'll squeeze the juice out and just use it in, as I said, a hot lemon and honey drink or something, which is always good for breathing. So anyway, thanks for watching that video. If you've spent the time and had a look at it, much appreciated. Please give me a thumbs up. Obviously you can share the video. Please subscribe to my channel, and remember to click on the bell if you like updates on new videos as they come out. I'll see you on the next video. Brett out for now.